And we're back, folks. The first ever edition of Tailgate Talkin', brought to you by the Birdhouse Tailgate and Fabulous Pub Sports Radio. I am your host, Taco Joe Rodriguez. These are two of my best buddies in the whole world, Jawed Ben Saleh and Jamar Brown.
What's happening?
What's going on? Like I said, we are brought to you by the Birdhouse Tailgate, the finest tailgate section in Lot B. And like I said, Fabulous Pub Sports Radio, located on beautiful Southtown San Antonio. So let's start it off. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. The Roadrunners are no longer perfect. Let's hear it. I know. 11-1. But we have a chance today to do something kind of important. If we're remembering that, you know.
We're also 11-1.
It's 11-1.
That's 11 wins.
That's still 11 wins.
It's 11
It's a
wins.
lot more. A lot of people got.
If anything, what I think, in my preliminary opinion on the UNT game, it just shows how hard a win is to get in college football. Like, it's a hard,
Especially
it's a
a
hard
rivalry.
sport. This is a hard sport to play. You have 11 guys on each side of the field. All 11 of them have to be doing their jobs. They have to be doing what it takes. It's throwing a ball 30 yards. It's hitting 120, 150, 200-pound, 400-pound guy at sometimes. And it's just it's a constant fight in every single second of the game. And last week just showed us, like, this is a hard sport to win a game in. And, like, honest to God, I might burst into flames when I walk into the Alamodome. Like, props to North Texas. They played a damn good football game. They capitalized on our mistakes. They scored when we couldn't. They took the ball away, and they did what they needed to do to win a football game.
I think that they humbled our team, but I think beyond that they humbled us as fans.
Oh yeah.
I think we got a little too big for our britches for a second there, and we just thought that we would never lose, and it kind of showed. Okay, how are our fans going to be after one loss? And we're all out here. Right?
We're still here, so that's what matters.
We're still going to support our team.
We
100-degree weather.
Oh, the ridiculous thing is it's only 80. So we've been spoiled with not just good football, but like good weather for the past 2 months. Shout out.
But I think that's enough UNT talk. We know we lost. We all know what went wrong. It was raining. We play inside. We know. That's pretty much it. Aside from that, UTSA did lose our number 22 ranking in the country, which hurts. It hurts a lot. But I don't know. When you lose a football game, when you were undefeated, that's what happens.
So my issue is with when we lost, I knew the CFP ranking, we're going to be out of it. Because we were already 22. They already weren't giving us our respect. So with that one loss, okay, we're going to drop. I thought maybe in the AP or the coaches poll that we would stay in it because we were at, 15, 16?
We were up there. We were way ahead of 23.
One loss, okay, we go to 22 or something like that. But they just completely dropped us.
It really felt, and like I don't want to be that UTSA fan that's just like looking for everyone to spite us. It's like, yeah, guys, we're a G5 team who went on a crazy run, but the second that we stopped going on that crazy run, college football was going to give us the door.
I think what them dropping us did is it said a lot more about how they felt about UNT rather than us, because San Diego State has a loss on their resume, but it's to Fresno State, and they're still ranked, like, regardless of what happened, whereas we have the one loss now, but it was against UNT. So,
if anything, it's disrespectful to UNT.
Yes, no, like
it's more disrespectful to UNT than it is to us, because that's them saying, "Hey, you guys aren't."
Like
anything.
if we lost and they kept us in, like, damn, UNT's a decent football team.
I mean, for the record, North Texas's quarterback is like Tom Brady's age, so props to him.
He has a 401k already.
Yeah, he can cash out his for his
Fun
kids.
fact.
His kids are going to North Texas now.
He's thrown pitches in the MLB, and now he's throwing footballs in Denton,
North
Texas.
Texas football.
So how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, shout out North Texas. Like, they played a hell of a game. It's hard to claws down. Like, it physically hurts. It's a real thing that happens. But another thing that we've noticed in the past like week and a half, I don't know if other UTSA fans, people are doing birds down to us, and honestly, I love it. I'm here for it. Like, do it. It's fantastic. It means that like people hate us the way we hate them, and that's what I'm here for. I'm very happy about it.
It's a nice feeling.
That's one of my favorite developments this season is the whole birds down thing. Bring it. It's
fantastic. I'm like, we're not Texas fans about it. Like, do it. It's funny. So we have seen a crazy amount of support come way of the Roadrunners this season. There's some of us who have been here since 2011, but some of us needed a wake-up call to get said, hey, like, look, you have a college football team here in town. And I think that the way that the city, namely April and Sierra and the crazy generous businesses that have donated to the funds have just shown the overwhelming support for the team, for their city's team, and it's been fantastic, right?
Yeah, something that we've always talked about in the show a lot was the fact that we have this team here. This is San Antonio's team. It's your public university, and we don't have San Antonio support. It was so hard to get local businesses to want to say anything about us, and I mean, look what winning does, right? I hope if we do end up losing more that we still get a support. But the big thing from this season has been that San Antonio has embraced UTSA as their team, which has been such a great thing. It's such a great feeling. I know all of y'all see it when you go to stores or wherever it may be. You see other runners there. They tell you birds up, go runners, all that craziness. So this season, I think that might be the most important thing, is that San Antonio has stepped up and said, this is my team, I'm going to support my team. And we're going to see that in the Dome today. Hopefully we get 40,000 plus out there or in there supporting our team. It's going to be loud.
Speaking
if you go back, like when we were the Cup of Joe podcast, like a few years back, there's several rants from all three of us just talking about how like the students are so lackadaisical and how the fans like
they've clearly shut us up.
We were in marching band for 4 years, and we never marched out to a crowd of more than like 13,000 for any game that didn't feature like Baylor.
It's been amazing. As a UTSA alumni, nothing but the unyielding thanks to Roadrunner fans and Roadrunner Nation. It's been an amazing time.
Shout out student section, because
every
in the
game.
First couple games, we had the rest of the Dome wasn't necessarily as packed, but that student section has been packed from the first game. So shout out students this year. Y'all stepped up. Y'all been doing great in there, and it's made a difference. Everybody knows it. You've seen it. Was it Southern Miss had like 6 false starts, something like that? We make that difference.
We need that again today.
Yes, we do.
Speaking of local businesses, shout out to the Grell Realty Group. They're here sponsoring the Birdhouse Tailgate. Grell Realty Group, they're your number one options when looking to buy a home in San Antonio. You can give them a call at 830-532-5887. That's 830-532-5887, or get in contact with them at grellrealty@gmail.com. grellrealty@gmail.com. They're awesome stuff. They gave us some waters, helped us out a little bit. Like I said, the Birdhouse Tailgate has been nothing but awesome to us this whole time today. Really, really exciting
This
stuff.
whole planning period, shout out them as well.
Been fantastic.
Shout out Tres Tios Tailgate for supplying us with chicken on a stick.
So last night, UTSA hosted a pep rally. And if you've ever listened to our show, you know how much we love like nonsense UTSA things. And honest to God, last night's pep rally was the most nonsense UTSA thing that ever happened. In the best way. It was the most charmingly UTSA thing. It was student leaders were up on the Paiseo steps talking. Sosa played the entire time. President Amy was like heckling during. It was fantastic. It was generally a good night.
At one point, there's a great lineup on the stage. I think it was Jeff Traylor, President Amy, the mayor,
April and Sierra.
Yeah,
it was just a bunch of heavy hitters, and it was a very good time. Honestly, we saw a lot of students come out, and the thing that I wanted to relay from that was Jeff Traylor basically begging UTSA fans. He essentially begged us to just shut up on offense.
Yes.
Please, just stop talking. So we're gonna do what Traylor did yesterday. So he did a pretty simple thing. He said, pretend I'm Zappy. I'm the quarterback for WKU, and I'm running out onto the field. What are you supposed to do? Do it right now. Okay. Now, when Bailey Zappi's changing the play, when he's calling an audible,
talking to his team.
what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to get louder. So I'm going to come out, and then I'm going to tell Jamar, I'm going to change the play. I need you to get louder, all right? All right. Now, let's imagine I'm Frank Harris. And I'm running on. Who did that? Who did that? I see you. Come here. No, I'm not tolerating that. No. All right. Hey, yeah, no, we don't take Frank Harris slander here. So say I'm Frank Harris, and I'm running onto the field. Now, what Jeff Traylor wants us, the UTSA fans, to do is turn to your neighbor, just like you were in pre-K, and go, shh. All right. So let's pretend I'm Frank Harris running onto the field. All right, let's try it again.
No.
I need to hear shh across the audience, all right? Ready? Go. All right, now say I'm changing the play. It needs to be even quieter.
Got
Perfect. That was it. That was perfect. All right, so now that we have that in our heads, make sure we tell our friends at the game so we can get as many false starts as possible for Western Kentucky and be as quiet as offense as we can. No waves during the offense, nothing like that, guys. Come on. We need to be serious. This is from the boss man himself, from the official mayor of San Antonio, as declared by basically everyone at the pep rally last night. It was Jeff Traylor.
Yeah. The mayor said that Jeff Traylor was the mayor of San Antonio, so.
Hell yeah.
He abdicated his throne, it felt like. But yeah, let's get into it. It is college football championship weekend this weekend. We, the hopeless, hapless Roadrunners of UTSA, are kicking off championship weekend with assumably a gunfight, because it's us in Western Kentucky, and it's going to be a hell of a game. We'll end today with the Western Kentucky predictions, but Jamar Brown, the encyclopedia himself, the Black Mel Kiper, is that what it is?
Adrian Wojnarowski.
Yeah, the black Adrian Wojnarowski, that's what it was. He's going to be taking us through the college championship games, and Jawed, and him will be giving you our picks. So go for it, Jamar.
So skipping the UTSA game, saving it for last. We're going to start with tonight's Pac-12 championship game in Las Vegas at Allegiant Field. The Oregon Ducks and the Utah Utes.
So I'll kick things off. I'm riding with the Ducks. I know Utah beat them earlier in the season, but I mean Oregon's just been in these situations before. This coaching staff and this fan base and these team members, like they know what to do in this situation because they've been there a billion times. So I'm gonna take Oregon. I don't know, possession.
Yeah, I think the spread is 3.
Yeah.
I think solid 3 Utah. I'm also going Oregon. Anthony Brown, the Boston College transfer, has 2 of my names out of the 4 names that I have. He's great. They have a dynamic duo at running back. I'm a very big fan. I've been an Oregon fan since I was like 10. I'm from Seattle, Washington, so I have the PNW roots. So I'm going Ducks by 3, 38-35.
I'm bad at score predictions, but I'm going Utah. Oh, they're the Utes?
Yeah,
Is that what they are?
Utes.
It's a Native American group in Utah.
But I'm going to go with Utah for the storyline. I want them to take down Oregon, so I'm going Utah.
All right,
Joel
next
loves
game.
chaos.
Next game.
Next game is going to be our Aac Championship Game featuring the Kent State Golden Wave, correct?
No, the Kent State Golden Flashes.
Golden Flashes, thank you. Thank you.
Shout out good friend of the show, Eleanor Aloisi. She's getting her master's degree in archaeology and architecture at Kent State right now. So she's got 2 championship games to worry about. So because of my good friend E-Dog, I'm going to be picking the Kent State Golden Flashes. I haven't seen a single football game of theirs, but you got to root for the home team.
I think Kent State has the MAC Offensive Player of the Year candidate in their quarterback. I think they're going to win. I don't really trust Northern Illinois. I don't like Illinois schools.
Correct.
I'm going Northern Illinois.
Because he loves chaos.
Would you like to?
No.
All right. Next game.
Next game we're going to preview is the AAC Championship Game featuring the undefeated number 4 ranked CFP Cincinnati Bearcats and number 21 ranked Houston
How about them
Cougars?
Cougs? There we go. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. That says Wyatt, by the way. we need one more line, bud. He wrote a sign that said quiet and forgot to make the O a Q. I'm going to take the Cougs here because I think Cincinnati, I don't know, college football is evil, and the college football playoff committee is evil, and I know that they're going to find a way to make Houston win.
So, I'm kind of salty.
Also, if Houston beats Cincinnati and we play Houston in a bowl game, that makes that game matter more.
I got more on that later for you.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
I'm kind of salty about getting dropped out of all the playoff polls, so part of me wants just every G5 to just lose.
Fair.
But
Every
I
G5
also
you want to
hate the
win.
committee. So I want Cincy to win this game. I'm going for Cincy because I want them to get in that playoff and be the first G5 to make it.
But see, wouldn't it be so much cooler if we broke that glass ceiling? Why not us? Who has that sign? Bull, where's that
100%.
why not us sign? Jake,
That's true.
where's that why not us sign? The why not us sign, where is it? All right, never mind. Thank you.
I'm pulling for Houston because if they win and when we win tonight, Our season opener, there it is back there. Why not us?
Why not us? Why can't we do it? Let's win a national championship. I see you, Jose. You're laughing.
If Houston wins and when we win, our season opener next year is here at the Dome against Houston. That'll feature 2 conference championships
That'd be insane.
teams. So that'd be really dope.
Yeah. That'd be
And
insane.
Houston screwed us out of a bowl game in 2017. Unintentionally.
all right. Like, I wouldn't say them recovering from Hurricane Harvey was them actively messing with us, but sure.
Yes.
Next game.
We're going to go Mountain West Championship game. The Utah State Aggies and the San Diego State Aztecs.
Screw San Diego State.
Screw San
Yeah,
Diego
New Mexico.
State.
Or
Utah State.
Utah State.
We're
Utah
all
State.
Aggies today.
We all hate you them. Go ahead, next game.
We're going to preview the Big 12 Championship game featuring the Baylor Bears and the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
I'm thinking I know people want Baylor. I know. And like I grew up a Baylor fan. Like McLean Stadium has a special place in my heart. But like them pokes are Cowboys. Our pokes, man. Jose Bouquet, producer of the show, spent a year of his life in Stillwater, Oklahoma. He was a paddle person, which I don't know if those of you who know, but Jose Bouquet was basically a bad bird. He was basically a bad bird at Oklahoma State his freshman year. So we gotta love them. I'm rooting for him because if he wins a national championship, then we win
By
a national
proxy,
championship.
win.
By proxy, the podcast wins a national championship.
Also, like, aside from Jose, like, I think they're just running.
Yeah,
Baylor.
also Oklahoma State's defense is just
their defense
it's
is out of
insanity.
nowhere great. Like, I looked at it, it's like 180 yards passing and like 90 yards rushing, which is like
yeah, like I don't think Baylor stands a chance.
no.
Honestly.
Oklahoma State's running it.
Like if this was Baylor, like 2014 Baylor, maybe, but
For sure.
not even then. I don't know. The next game.
I had a joke. The ACC championship game, Wake Forest and Pitt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. In the spirit of San Antonio winning things, I'm taking Wake Forest. Yeah, I can't pick against the place that produced Tim Duncan. So yeah, Wake Forest by a landslide.
No, yeah, shout out to Sam Hartman. Great story. Really solid quarterback.
It's also just been a crazy ride for them this whole year.
100%.
The Demon Deacons have been on a tear this season, and it's been exciting.
I think they're gonna like tear up Pitt. I think they're winning by a lot.
Agreed. Next game.
SEC championship game.
That's an easy one. I don't think anyone in this country is going to pick against the Dogs, even if it is Alabama.
Go Dogs.
Georgia's gonna steamroll Alabama. It's not even funny. Like this is the worst Alabama team we've seen in like 20 years. They've been lucky every single game they've won. It's been sheer luck, or the other team is terrible. So I'm not even kind of scared. It's Dogs by a billion.
No, yeah, Dogs have been dominating all season. Without a doubt.
Agreed.
I'm taking them.
I agree. Isn't there one more championship game we haven't talked about? There is one more championship game. Jamar, you want to open it up? What's the other one?
USC Cal.
No one cares about West Coast football.
Oh yeah, USC and Cal are playing tonight.
Oh yeah, I guess that's a thing.
With a brand new coach.
Oh.
Yeah. Is Lincoln Riley coaching tonight? No. Oh, I was like, what? Like that'd be ridiculous.
None of those games matter.
Yeah, really, none of them matter.
We are standing about 200 yards away from the CUSA championship game is taking place between the WKU Hilltoppers and your UTSA Roadrunners.
Our UTSA
Our.
Roadrunners.
Birds up, y'all.
So let's get into it.
We're getting into a full
this is
preview
gonna
right
be.
now.
I'll go first. I think. This is gonna be, like I said earlier, it's gonna be a gunfight. It's gonna be It's going to be a crazy football game. It's going to be whoever's defense steps up, honestly. I think that's the bigger question here because we both know that these two offenses can score. It's which defense can hold the other one, you know? And we kind of get in our own way, and that's what I've said all season long, was that UTSA's biggest enemy is UTSA. It's all about mental mistakes. It's all about doing the right thing during plays, getting your block, getting your tackle, doing the right thing when you're supposed to. That's what matters most in these kind of moments. And if UTSA can do those things, can make those plays, cannot do those mental mistakes, I think the Birds win by a lot. I think we can genuinely win this game by a comfortable amount if we play Roadrunner football. If we're playing real deal Jeff Traylor football, there's no reason we don't win by 14, 21 points.
There's a lot going into this game. So if you look at the Western Kentucky side, since they played us, they've been on a tear. I think it's a 7-game win streak. they've just been going off. I think their average score is 45 to 19, so they're just destroying their opponents. Right? UTSA, obviously, we've lost one game, our last game since that time. We've regressed a little bit in terms of before Western Kentucky and after. But the big thing for this game is stopping Bailey Zappi.
That's the biggest key, yeah.
Western Kentucky's offensive line is going to protect it. So the biggest key would be is our defense getting to pressuring their quarterback, either sacking him or making passes that doesn't need to. But if they can't get to them, the crowd needs to get to them.
Yeah.
Which means we have maybe it's supposed to be 40,000 plus people in the dome.
At least.
If that's the case, that is very powerful for UTSA.
Yeah, I think crowd engagement and crowd support and just general, just what a home field advantage is supposed to be is really going to make a big, is going to be a big deal today. Because if we remember correctly, we were the away team when we played them, and we still managed to outlast them. What Jeff Traylor said is that you have to be tougher. You have to be one play tougher than your opponent. And Western Kentucky in Bowling Green, we were one play tougher. Well, now we're in San Antonio. Now we have our fans. Now we have a home field advantage. We need to be 15 plays tougher. And I don't see why we're not.
Yeah, no, I really genuinely think this comes down a lot to the fans. The fans will have a major impact on this game. And the fans will have a major impact on this game. If we're quiet on offense, if we're loud on defense, we can force some false starts, some miscommunication, and that's going to be, I think, all the difference when it comes to this game.
You look at the last game when we were in Bowling Green.
Quick interruption real quick. I'm here with UTSA celebrity, Miss Wisdom. How are we? How are we?
Mama Wisdom.
Mama Wisdom's here.
How y'all doing? How y'all
Fantastic.
doing?
Doing fantastic.
Give a little message to the UTSA.
Yeah, speak some words of encouragement to the birds out there.
Here's my words of wisdom for today.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
On offense, shut the hell up.
Yeah!
On defense, get rowdy!
Yeah!
Words from Mama Wisdom, words of the wise.
That's
Words
it.
of the wise.
That's it. That's
Yes,
all
ma'am.
I got.
All right, well, that's all we really need. Thank you so much, Mama Wisdom.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.
Birds up.
Birds up, baby.
God bless.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry about that. I just thought that'd be fun.
That was awesome. I love Mama Wisdom.
I just thought that was going to be fun. Continue.
Going back to the WKU preview. Trailer is known for his second half adjustments, and that was really where we noticed it the most. We really couldn't do much about Zappi early on, and then in the second half we brought more pressure on it. We made him a lot more uncomfortable. If we get him moving in the pocket, I don't see any reason why we can't stop him.
I agree.
And then on top of that, just with crowd noise,
I agree. So speaking of crowd
factors really help. Fun fact, I was listening to Alamodome Audible podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey Zappi's last high school game was in the Alamodome.
let's hope his last college game is too.
There you go.
He did lose.
And he lost.
He's 0-1 in the
To
Alamodome,
a
right?
team that's 15 minutes away from my high school.
Mm-hmm. About to be 0-2, hopefully. So let's give our predictions for the crowd size. Jawed, you want to start that off?
It's interesting. So if you've been looking on Twitter, seeing on Ticketmaster, the entire lower bowl is supposed to be sold out. So that's at least 36,000 right there. I'm thinking 43,000. 43,000, I think that's the number. I think that is the over/under.
Jamar?
I'm going 46.
I'm gonna say an even 5. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's make history. Let's go 5-0.
Okay.
Let's go 5-0.
Robinson.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, the Alamodome is a place for San Antonio legends, right? So to close out the show, we're gonna do our score predictions and game predictions for the day. Yeah, we do have some giveaways first, like I said. Who can make the most noise right now? Who wants some Pub Rub by Pub Sports Radio, the best barbecue rub in the world? Come on, Louis, you're here. Right here. Give your name to the mic.
Louis Longoria.
I went to high school with him. Fun fact.
Go Apaches and birds up.
Whole damn tribe, baby. Woo! All right. Who knows what to do when we're on offense? That's you right there. Jake, get out of here, Jake. Come here. Come on. All right, give your name to the mic, bud.
Brandon.
What? Who are you?
I'm
I'm Brandon with Grill Realty Group.
Brandon Grell Realty Group. There you go. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. We have any more? We got two more. All right, we got 2 more pub rubs. Who wants a pub rub? Make some noise. Make some noise. All right, come on, Jake. Come on. All right, give your name to the mic, bud.
Jake Paul. Birds up.
All right, that's what we want to hear. All right, we got 1 more. I can attest that one of these tastes really good because I poured it on myself earlier. Sir, in the cowboy shirt, you've been here all show. Come on down. Come on. How about them Cowboys, huh? That's what we want to hear. Give your name to the mic.
Hey, my name is Javier Morales.
Heidi. My middle name's Morales. Woo! Let's go. Woo! Awesome stuff. Well, Jamar, how do you think the game's going to go?
I think it's going to be a lot less scoring. Not a lot less. Less scoring than it was last time. I think the noise is going to get to Zappy a lot. It's just a matter of fact if we can just hang in there and outscore them. I'm going to 37-35 Birds.
Jawed?
I'm not good with scores, so I won't give a score. But I think it's going to be a pretty close game. I think that it's going to come back down to second half adjustments. And I'm going to say UTSA pulls this one out. I'm not going to say it's going to be maybe Birds by 10.
I think it's going to be a very typical 2021 UTSA football game. I think we're going to battle with them for the first half. I think it's going to be chippy, back and forth, angry, gutty football. I think we're going to go into the locker room. I think Jeff Traylor is going to give one of his patented East Texas clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose speeches. We're going to come out swinging in the third quarter.
Got to pound the fist.
Take a good 15, 21-point lead in the third quarter. Maybe they come back, start at the fourth. We pull away. It's a solid. We are confident at the 2-minute warning that we are going to win this game. I'm saying Birds by 14. Let's go, Roadrunners. Let's hang a freaking banner, baby. Woo! That's what we want to hear. All right, well, like I said, thank you so much to all of our sponsors for today. Brandon and Celia Grell at Grell Realty, RCS Screen Printing, who gave us these fantastic, awesome shirts for the day. Good stuff. Birdhouse Tailgate, like we said the whole show, they hosted us. They put up most of the work here. We wouldn't be here without them today.
We're just the words, y'all. We're just the words.
Pub Sports Radio, as always, without you guys, we would be nothing. You guys have given us everything over the years. Please try the new Pub Rub. It tastes fantastic. And lastly, Rick Alvarez with the audio. Shout out Rick, who gave us all the stuff, who helped us with all the audio equipment today. Audio visual was all him. Good stuff. And also Tres Tios Tailgating for helping us out with some food. We love you guys. Tasted great.
Thank you, brother.
We will see you in the Alamodome. UTSA!
Yes, sir.
We'll see y'all next time.